Dr. Guleria, this is an important question. Should those who've recovered from COVID take the vaccines? A lot of people are asking, if they've recovered from COVID, should they still take the vaccine? What's your advice, doctor?
Yes, I think you should still take the vaccine for 2 or 3 reasons. There are many people who have a mild infection and they do get some protection with the immunity and antibodies developing, but they tend to wane quickly, and therefore you do need to have vaccine as a protection or as a booster phenomena so that your antibodies continue to stay high. So if you've had COVID in the past and it's been 4 to 6 weeks since you've recovered, I would strongly suggest that you take your vaccine because it will give you added protection. And we know that a large number of people have mild infection or are asymptomatic. And there is some data that their antibody response is not that strong. Therefore, everyone should really come forward and take the vaccine.
Dr. Thacker, will children be safer once elders are vaccinated is the next question. It's an interesting one because the focus is on the senior citizens, but many senior citizens, grandparents live with their children. Will the children be safer if their grandparents have taken the vaccine?
Absolutely. The more people that get inoculated, the greater disease. And children need more masking than vaccination. So the answer to your question, yes. If the grandparents and senior citizens are protected and the children look after their protection, there should be no worry.
The next question to you, Dr. Guleria, can those who've taken the first dose mingle freely? And this is a question that someone, a relative of mine has asked, can I travel freely after the first shot? So you take your first shot, let's say, sir, in early March, your next one is after 28 days. In the intervening period, can you move around freely, travel?
No, I don't think so. After your first shot, you still have to have COVID-appropriate behavior for the simple reason that the first shot is not enough to give you the required immunity. And at the same time, you are still prone to getting infection. So wearing a mask, having physical distancing, washing your hand are equally important. And I'll go on to say that even after your second shot, and when 14 days after your second shot, when you have a good immune response, COVID-appropriate behavior will still be there, not only for yourself, but to protect your family members, because you may be protected from getting severe illness, but you can still get a mild illness or be asymptomatic and have COVID infection, and you can give the infection to others who have not been vaccinated in your immediate surrounding areas. So therefore, even if you've got yourself vaccinated, COVID-appropriate behavior is there to stay for quite some time.
Dr. Thacker, is there a category which shouldn't take the shots? UK and US have advised some people not to take the vaccines. Is there a category of people who would say don't take the vaccine? I have a friend who has just said if a person has severe allergic reaction to all analgesic drugs, swelling of eyes, breathlessness, is it safe to take the vaccine?
No, the category which I would like to exclude is anyone who has had an adverse reaction to vaccines in the past because of the vaccination content in itself, the diluent content. But if you're allergic to, say, NSAIDs or analgesics, there is no real contraindication for vaccine. But remember, if you go to a large center, if you have allergy to, say, sulfur drugs or allergy to analgesics, you can take the vaccine and stay there for the given 30 or 60 minutes to see that the anaphylaxis doesn't occur. But the absolute contraindication is allergy to any previous vaccine only.
Okay.